felt he might be able to, but he's going. Okay, we know how good he is. He's world class. He's one of the very best. Currently at the bowl 4 overs for 20 runs. You just simply can't. You had to come up with a plan. He's very, very good, but you had to come up with a plan that negates some of that, and that's based around positivity. I mean, you'd be with a Tasha Barner or Ashdeep Singh, your attitude is entirely different. It's the man that's got his flummoxed. You've got to get that out of your system.
His numbers have been so good for Bumrah over a period of time. It's not a small sample size, over 85 games, both top bowlers. He's the one that looks up to. Yes, Byron in the spin department, but just with Bumrah, those numbers. In modern day cricket, 6.41 is just unbelievable.
Well, it tells you he goes at 26. 26 and change on average every 4 over spell, which is just phenomenal.
In the odd day that he goes for 36, 37. It feels like he's had such a bad day. It's such an aberration. Never happens. Mostly never happens. So yes, I understand what you're saying. They have to find a way to pick him for at least 7s and 8s, if not more. Don't give him a wicket, but that's what he will try to do, and try and target someone else. He'll get a 20 or over, or 20 run over from someone else, but not from Bumrah. Short arm jab. And commitment from Harshad Rana, but don't think he's pulled it back. So four Glenn Phillips.
Don't underestimate how good a shot this is. Just talked about how good Bumrah is. This is one heck of a cricket shot. This is the awareness too of where the fielders are and hitting a good deal squarer. It looked awkward, but Glenn Phillips is in such rare touch at the moment, he can invent stuff from nothing. That was beautifully played in the end.
Step goes for the hole. 6 runs of that over, 11 gone. One to come.
So far, that part of the series, the ODIs and the T20s as well.
Seven runs picked off that over, 82 for 3.
ये मेरी लाइफ का सबसे बेस्ट पल है। आज कैसे मुझे मिला खुद का बच्चा पाने का बेस्ट मौका।
इंदिरा आईवीएफ की खास टेक्निक देती है आने वाले बच्चे को एक नेचुरल गर्भ जैसा वातावरण और बढ़ाती है खुशखबरी का मौका। इंदिरा आईवीएफ खुशखबरी का बेस्ट मौका।
घुटना कंधा या कमर चाहे जैसा होता है डॉक्टर ऑल्सो आपको देता है दर्द से पूरी आजादी। ये कोई टेम्पररी पेन किलर नहीं है।
Well, he started well in that spell in the power play, and he's continued to bowl well, Ravi Bishnoi.
He's awkward, this Bishnoi, there's no doubt about it. You haven't seen him before, he's just got a little bit of awkwardness about him coming out of the back of the hand. Initially I thought Chapman was going to run at him. He stayed at home, opened up his stance and got himself into just a bit of a pickle.
Robbie Bishnoi thought there was an underedge on that first ball. Not sure whether there was or not. Gone down a little bit. reacted like there was.
Yeah, he's awkward because he's skinny. And he's got a very unique action. Ball will come in to the right-hander or leave the left-hander. So as a left-hander, you have to be aware when you want to jump at him.
So you get Boomer going to 7, which is about the norm or just over the norm. But I'm afraid Krishnoi can't go to 7 as well. That's when you get yourself deep into a hole. You've got to beat India. You've got to pick on the non-Boomers.
Example of just looking one side only. And that ball's so wide of off stump. Gap it, extra cover. He wants to take that on. You've got to understand there are still two sides of the ground from Chapman's point of view. You know what he's trying to do, which is go wide off stump. And a power away. There's a gap from point all the way to long off. But anything over the head of the captain of cover is going for 4.
Taken to stone, sharp catch. There was no edge on that first ball, but there is one, and it's been simple by Sanju Samson. So the 4th wicket is down for New Zealand.
He's having a nice mission where he's coming to the side as a replacement player. And he's justifying the selectors. Took a good catch in the deep, and now he's bowling exceedingly well. 3 overs, now 1 for 9, the outside edge from Mark Chapman, trying to hit it where Simon Bill suggested through the offside. Not getting enough of it. Genuine edge, and taken really well by Sanju Samson behind. The flashing blade, not enough for Mark Chapman. And New Zealand lose another one. They're 86 for 4.
वीडियो कॉल
मैं सीनियर इंस्पेक्टर काली पहाड़ी चौकी से। यस, आपके पार्सल में ड्रग्स मिले। क्या? मैंने आपको अरेस्ट किया जाता है। यदि बचना चाहते हो तो 2 लाख रुपए। ये फोन पे कौन अरेस्ट करता है? तुम। पुलिस नहीं है। हाँ, होगा। अगर कोई मूर्ख नहीं है। यूपीआई कहता है अगर कोई नकली पुलिस बन के आपको कॉल करे और डराए तो कहो मैं मूर्ख नहीं। जाइए, आपने किसी का टेस्ट ले लिए?
ये मेरी लाइफ का सबसे बेस्ट कल है। हाईवे से मुझे मिला खुद का बच्चा पाने का बेस्ट मौका।
इंदिरा आईवीएफ की खास टेक्निक देती है आने वाले बच्चे को एक नेचुरल गर्भ जैसा वातावरण और बढ़ाती है खुशखबरी का मौका। इंदिरा आईवीएफ, खुशखबरी का बेस्ट मौका।
घुटना, कंधा या कमर, चाहे जैसा होता है, डॉक्टर आपको देता है दर्द से पूरी आजादी। ये कोई टेम्पररी पेन किलर नहीं, आयुर्वेदिक औषधि।
Go, should run back into the attack. Handy start.
But they'll need a big partnership here. They haven't really had any partnership with New Zealand. We need a partnership which will take them from another 6-7 overs. Maybe it's only 12, the 13th over, get to the 19th over, maybe add in those 6-7 overs, that 80 runs. Difficult. If Bumrah put there, and the way the Indians are bowling, but if you're looking to put up a competitive total, then you need a partnership. And with these two, who have batted so well in the one-day internationals together, they will have hopes of doing so. Well, this is a very good catch. Sanju Samson's kept crickets exceedingly well in this series. He does that again. Brilliant catch.
The top catch, but not with that Sally Bishnoi beat 1.9 in 3 overs for Bishnoi.
Mitchell hits that flat and hard and big. The first ball is the striker, and that's all it takes.
Without the pitch, and he gets into position so well. Was it a slow delivery? Probably was. And that, look where it has come. You ball a slow delivery half without the pitch, you are going to be clobbered. The slow delivery is a deceptive delivery, so it has got to be a little further up. It's half without the pitch. There's more chance of that making the adjustment.
Look at Dan Mitchell's step up. Very different from using a move to hit fours and sixes here. He actually goes back and waits there. He's football here right now. This from this angle. Really good shot. Flat. Good football. Goes back and across. Waits there. Unweighs his front foot.
Quite comfortably on that occasion because of the placement. Almost baseball like really, isn't it? I mean, it's a home run hitting technique. You just get set. And if you get everything set early before he even releases the ball as a bowler, get yourself in great shape. And you just rely on your bat speed and your eye. But you're right, he gets so set so early.
Like you said, this is a very typical power hitting stance. Not much footwork. You set yourself early, and it's your hands that take over.
It's easy for Phillips. 1-2 has been run in this match so far, and 1-3. Well, it's one of those grounds where it's Sydney or the bush, basically.
He has to be there, especially when Phillips, when he got 32. Previous innings so far, usually when Phillips is going to get scored 13, and I'm sure from here on to get that one move now.
11 off the over. Some more like it, but they need a lot more New Zealand at 97.